All right, man. Torture Talk. Woo. How y'all doing, man? Hope everybody's good. All right, so look, man. Somebody in the comments said something that I thought was pretty amazing. They said, "You're my favorite channel outside of Thought Crimes." Shout out to you for saying that. I follow Thought Crimes. I don't always agree with their take, but I like their channel. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's just that. So thank you. I appreciate you for being so generous by saying that. All right, so look, man, today's episode, I want to talk about, you know what? This is going to be a glazed episode of Kendrick. I'm just letting you know now. I'm just letting you know now. And I'm going to call out all of you guys, all of y'all podcasters. I'm talking about the big name ones. I'm calling y'all out because I think that y'all deliberately not talking about Kendrick Lamar being where he's at. And y'all keep on talking about Drake being where he's at. And I think that that's not fair. Kendrick Lamar is doing, you know what? I'm going to get to this, and we're going to watch a video, and then I'm going to go on a rant. I'm telling you right now, I'm going on a rant. So look, man, before I get to that legendary spill, this is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know to find the ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. 1,300 subscribers, over 19,000. And yes, I am the king of the North. Let me know what kingdom you are from. Also, Torture Talk After Hours is live. Go over there and subscribe. Watch the videos over there as well. Hit the like button all over the place. Love y'all for being here with me. So let's get to the video, and then I'm going to come back and talk about some things. So let's get it. All right, this comes courtesy of DeVille. Shout out to DeVille, man. Also, too, man, I'm going to go on DeVille's page and find his email. I'm going to leave my email. Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do this interview with DeVille. It's going to happen. So it might be sooner than y'all think, or might even do a live with DeVille. But I'll put it to you like this. I'm very, it's only a couple of people that I would do a live or do anything with, because I'm one of those type of people that I like to do things by myself. DeVille is one of them. Jalape's another, and Big Kiss is another. Everybody else I don't know. But those three people I would definitely do something with. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, I don't know. I don't really know. I look at those brothers and I say they doing something that I kind of push towards, but that's just another story for another day. I'm sorry for what's the name, but let's get to it, man. Let's go.
So Kendrick Lamar is back. Yes, sir. He is back. This time he's stopping in Latin America. It was previously where he performed in America, and then he had performed over there overseas in Europe and the UK. The Grand National Tour for Europe had started in September, and it went all the way until August 9th. That's when it concluded. Now he's on the third leg of his tour for Latin America, and the first stop is in Mexico City. So he decided to show love to Mexico, and this is where you could see him perform. This is where he started.
All right, so let's look at this, man. Now I want y'all to understand something, right? Let's look at this. Look at this. I could have actually went to this show right here. The 27th one, I could have definitely went to the one in Bogota, Colombia. I 100% could have went to the one in Bogota. And I'm so mad because the dates just came out. I didn't see these dates on nowhere else, but I could have went to that one, 100%. But he's going to, oh my God, bro. Brazil. All I'm going to say is, this is the thing, right? I'm going to say, right? if you ever been, y'all never been to, like, y'all think Europe is insane? Oh, no. Nah, I said this before. Latin America is something different. It's something different. Their stadiums are insane. Like Sao Paulo, 100 to 200,000 people. Like, nah, it's insane, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Well over 80,000 people, bro. It's crazy.
Showing love to the people, where he starts showing out for the people. At his concert, I believe the first song is Whacked Out Murals for his set list. Like I said, it looks like there's a new set list for this tour now, for the Latin America tour. It looks like the first song, like I said, was Whacked Out Murals, Squabble Up, N95, King Kunta, Element, TV Off, Part 1. Not sure what that means, Part 1, maybe just the first part of the song. And then we have Euphoria on the 7th track. We have Hey Now, Reincarnated, Humble, Backseat Freestyle, Family Ties Freestyle, which has been a freestyle that he's been doing at every show, where he changes the lyrics. Some people have talked about it in the comments. Swimming Pools, now with the instrumental. So this is where you start seeing changes to the lineup, to the set list. But it's just going to be the instrumental playing, and then following a Mad City remix, which is called the Sweet Love remix. We have All Right, which is also going to be sang in its entirety. Previously, I believe he was only doing a little bit or pieces of the song. Now we're going to get the full song for the Latin America shows. And then followed up by Man at the Garden.
Yeah, this is crazy. Y'all do realize that Kendrick Lamar is doing this whole show by himself now. He's doing a whole show. This part of the tour is by himself. He don't have there's no special guests. He comes out and performs, then leaves. He's doing this all by himself right now. And I'm telling you, I got a lot to say about this. I got a whole lot to say. Because I think that it's some things that need to be said. I'm telling you right now, some things that need to be said.
Dodger Blue, this is when we start getting into the GNX songs. Like That, DNA, and then we get Good Credit. So he's going to perform Good Credit still. Rich Spirit is now added to the set list, which is, I love Rich Spirit, one of my favorite songs. And Count Me Out, one of my favorite songs again. Money Trees, obviously a classic. Poetic Justice, Luther. Now, the interesting part about Luther is that SZA is not there no more. SZA is not at the show. She only performed at the recent show for the Europe and the American tours. But this one now, she's no longer going to be at. And the song has been shortened. However, he still comes out with the red GNX. And we're going to get to that because he leaves a message when he's sitting next to the GNX. And then we have TV Off Part 2. So I guess there's the second part of TV Off. And then we have Not Like Us and Gloria. Because like I said, Luther has been shortened, but he still shows the GNX. And it's what he said. And the reason for this video, he says, I will be back. And it's the way that he says he will be back is why people are talking about it the way that they are.
And we ain't gonna make this that special occasion. We're gonna make it regular. So with that being said, I give you my word. Let's go. I will be back.
Now, I'm not sure exactly why.
Well, he kind of explained it if you listen to what he said right before that. He said, this is not a special occasion. I'm going to make this on a regular. This is to let you know, I'll give you my word. I'll be back. So I don't think this is something where he's doing anything cryptic or anything like that. But then you got to think about it. Kendrick Lamar does things that's very cryptic. So him saying, I'll be back, it could be related to something in the future. And he said, oh, that's why he said, I'll be back. And maybe it's something that your boy probably know that he knows, and it's an inside joke. Who knows? It could be anything. But I don't know. I'll reserve judgment until it happens.
He said it like that. A lot of people are saying that he sounds like the Terminator when he says, I will be back. If he's saying that he will be back, I could only assume it's because he's going to do another tour. That's the only thing that I could think of. why he said it the way that he did. Why is he saying it in front of a covered GNX, in front of the red tarp? It could be a lot of science, could be a lot of symbolism, but I feel like the message that he's saying right now in front of the car makes me feel like he is trying to get people prepared for the next return, for the next visit when he comes back to Mexico. Only time he's going to do that is when he actually has another album to perform with. So I feel real positive that this message is not only for the people in Mexico and saying that he will be back, but also for the people in every other city that he showed up to, letting them know, I will be back. I will be back when I'm done with this tour and I'm getting ready for the next album. That's when you will see me again. Like I said.
Yeah, I think that you know, him saying that it could be something, but I don't think it's something right now. At least I don't think it is, but him performing in Mexico is a big deal. It's a big deal. Mexico and then Bogota, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Yeah, this is big. This is big. And I think a lot of people need to understand this, but we're going to talk about that. Trust me, we're going to talk about that.
He has one more leg of the tour, and this is when he comes out with Doechii and Schoolboy Q. I think personally that Black Hippie is going to come out here. That's been an opinion of mine, a theory of mine that I've been saying on here. Ab-Soul's been dropping a lot of music for whatever reason. Schoolboy Q's been on his own shows playing Blessed. A lot of people are saying that got cleared and that was available on Spotify recently. So there's a lot of talks. There's a lot of talks about Black Hippie being there. Like I said, he has the third leg of his tour, which is Latin America. And then this is when he goes back to Australia and finishes out the rest of his tour. But like I said, after this tour is completely finished, I think he's going to come back, because there's also been other conversations about how Kendrick Lamar is going to keep going. This is not the end. I don't think GNX is going to be the last album that he does. DJ Head had recently talked about how Kendrick Lamar was going to keep performing and keep dropping for the next 4 years.
February 9th, he's going to Australia. I thought that was interesting.
Which I also said on this show is that's the best course of action. Should have did that months ago. Go run it up across the world. Go on a world tour. Be the nigga. Because right now what's fucked up is you might have to go on tour to 2028, 2029-ish. Because you got to think. We got the GNX album. We might get some more shit, depending on how the homie feel, right? Stay on stream. We got Grammys coming. We got Super Bowl. Then we got whatever we got coming after that. You might see. Then Tyler's going on tour. You finna get. It's gonna be ugly for 2 years from today.
From the West Coast perspective,
November 25th.
Huh?
November 25th.
And then 2 years from now, 2 years after the 2 years from today, we got the Olympics
in LA.
I'm not going nowhere. Dot not going nowhere. It's going to be ugly out here.
So that conversation.
I agree. I definitely think that what he's saying is true. I definitely think that he could just run it up. Like, y'all got to understand, like, Kendrick Lamar is in such a position right now. I don't think no rapper has ever been in this position he's in right now. You know what I'm saying? He definitely can do what he's doing.
Has always been interesting to me, because DJ Head is basically saying from 2 years from that day that was recorded, it's going to get ugly. And then after another 2 years, we still have the Olympics. Now, remember the buckle that Kendrick Lamar had been wearing? It had pieces of the Olympics on it or references to the Olympics. Either way it goes, somebody that's tapped in with Kendrick Lamar is telling us that this is not the end, that this is going to continue, and it might get ugly for Drake moving forward. So very interesting piece that I wanted to share with y'all that resembles what Kendrick Lamar is saying on stage right now. But y'all could tell me how you feel about this and get back to me, man. Big.
All right. So look, man, I'm going to tag all of these big names in this, man. I'm tagging all y'all. And some of y'all, I think that y'all doing a really good job of trying to keep it fair. I'm not gonna lie. Let's say the company man down to what's his name, Curtis King. Some of y'all are even a bunch of people. I would say y'all doing a really good job of keeping it fair. It's the fair shit's over, bro. The fair has ended. The fair is going to another city now. Fair's over, bro. Kendrick Lamar needs his flowers, bro. And I mean, all of us out here need to stop acting as if because we say these certain things that it's like this glaze-a-thon or something like that. No, we're just telling you what it is. And when I said I was going to glaze Kendrick, that was a joke. I'm just saying, we're telling you what it is. But right now, today, I'm going to call a lot of y'all out. Joe Budden Podcast. I would even say certain other podcasts, Rory and Maul, Academics. I'm calling y'all out. I think what y'all doing is disgusting. And what I mean by that is y'all are out here giving Drake, y'all trying to give Drake so many flowers for something that he has done years ago. When you have an artist right now actively right now doing something that he never done. And I'm talking, you can't say, well, we need to see if he could keep it up. I don't see none of y'all talking about him breaking records, all these things. Now, some people say, well, they talked about it a little bit. No, you need to do a whole entire show about it. I'm dead serious. Y'all need to do a whole entire show about it. Because this is crazy. There's no way in the world you telling me that this dude, Kendrick Lamar, is out here going to different stadiums, selling out. When was the last time you seen rappers do stuff like this? And he's doing this, and it's kind of seeming like it's no effort. He's just doing it, and everybody's loving him. But for some reason, we want to talk about Drake's 10 diamond records. Oh, he got a diamond. Drake, he just got another diamond record. Why are we still talking about Drake's diamond records when we have an active artist right now who has been good all his career? Drake has been good for half of his career. The rest of his music, even y'all even said it. It's not that good. It sounds uninspired. It's so crazy to me how whenever Drake drops a song, y'all always try to figure out ways he can go back to number one. It's always, well, if he did, this song can actually go. Like, and I just don't see the same energy y'all have for Kendrick. I don't. And I'm bringing Kendrick and Drake into this because that's where it's at right now. I don't see the same energy. I'm being serious. A lot of y'all probably think I'm tripping for saying this. You can't be. Why are you saying that? No, this should be said. Because I think it's a bunch of bullshit. And I ain't gonna lie. It is a bunch of bullshit. A lot of y'all don't talk about Kendrick enough. Y'all think that because he beat Drake and that's it. No. That's how a lot of y'all look at it. Oh, he beat Drake and that's it. No. Well, Drake can make a comeback. I want to see Drake. I seen Mark Lamont Hill say, I'm waiting for Drake to do something good because I can't wait to Drake get back on top. What? You can't wait till Drake get back on top? What are y'all talking about? We have an artist right now who's breaking records, doing things that no one has ever done in hip hop. And for some reason, y'all waiting for this guy to get back on top? What the fuck is this? I just don't understand it, man. It's so mind-blowing to me how it seems like y'all just captured by numbers, and it's annoying. If we're gonna talk about numbers, then how is it that we just talk about record sales, but we're not talking about actual people coming to shows, actual awards? Those are numbers too. We don't want to talk about that, but we want to talk about how much Drake actually sold. Oh, he got another diamond record. That's why he the GOAT. I see what's the name said, oh, Drake got, it's not even close. He got about 85 to 90 hits It's not even close. So how can he not be the best? It's like, what? So you're measuring all hits, and then when you ask a person what a hit is, they don't even know. Like, what's a hit? Something that's in the top 10 or has to be number 1? What's a hit? Something that's in the top 20 or has to be in top 10? What's a hit? Some of y'all don't even know what a hit is. Y'all just say it. Y'all just say it because it sounds good. He has a hit. He has hits. He has hits. I don't understand it. Kendrick Lamar been good his whole career. Some would say that Kendrick Lamar has all classics. Y'all would argue that his album that's not a classic is one of his best albums. But y'all say it's not a classic. Oh, does his last album, Mr. Morale, that album wasn't that good. What? I seen people crying. I ain't never seen no other album make people cry but that one. And on top of that, that's the album that Drake focused on the most. Well, he couldn't have focused on GNX because it wasn't out yet. But that was the one that he really went after. So it must have been something there that he thought. Taking my baby to school, what you praying for? I'm a good man, shake hands. Little man, this nigga. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm so sick of this, bro. I'm sick of it. I see a lot of y'all know, like, to me, it just seems to me like, Kendrick's success is just something that is just being done. And I'm looking at it like, y'all look at it like, well, I mean, he just, like, and one thing is, he's doing things that your guy, Drake, has never done. But so for some reason, y'all just looking at it like it's just a normal thing. Oh, it's not that big of a deal. He got 24 Grammys, 23 Grammys. It's not that big of a deal. He sold out a stadium. That's not big of a deal. So what? He sold out a stadium. What does that even mean? So what? It ain't like Drake can't do it. If Drake he did the Super Bowl. Man, Drake turned that down 4 times. It's like every time Kendrick does something, all y'all do is downplay it. And I'm talking about y'all big podcasters who claim that y'all say, oh, Kendrick Lamar won the battle. That's cool. But everything he does, y'all downplay it. But then y'all always have this type of advice for Drake to actually get back on top. It's like, what? If you have somebody that's crushing it right now, that's a super good artist that y'all all been saying, we're looking for real hip hop. And this guy is real hip hop through and through. But for some reason, y'all don't want to support that. Nobody wants to big that up. I see y'all get on here talking about Cardi B's album, which I got a review coming up tomorrow about that. Or actually it would be today. I see a lot of y'all get on there and I seen y'all talking about that. It's like, come on, bro. Like, let's be clear here. I'm not saying that we all got to constantly sit around and talk about Kendrick. No. But I am saying all of y'all need to acknowledge what he's doing. And I think that y'all not doing it enough. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm the one to say, oh, why, man, who are you to say that? Maybe I'm that guy. But I'm just saying, bro, he needs to be talked about much more than what he's being talked about. I'm talking about to the point where, in my opinion, need to be talked about much more than these other artists. Because these other artists, to me, they're just okay. They're doing something, but it ain't nothing like what he's doing. But I think, I'm going to tell y'all now what it is. A lot of times what happens is when you get to that point in your career, people hate on you. And they feel like, and I'll be straight with y'all before I get out of here. A lot of people feel like Kendrick Lamar don't deserve to be there. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. A lot of these podcasters, and even some of y'all favorite podcasters, they ain't going to never say it on camera. But they feel like Kendrick Lamar don't deserve to be there because he is a conscious rapper who's successful. And conscious rappers that been successful ain't never been to where he's at. And they feel like, well, and a lot of niggas, they like Drake. They like that he gives them dumb music, like dummy music. They like the airhead not knowing type of music. They like that shit. They don't want to always have to think all the time. And I'm talking about the big podcasters. Some of them come off as being intellectuals, but they fucking stupid. And they don't want to think either. A lot of them don't want to think. I'm just being honest. They don't want, they want things to be spoon fed to them, or a lot of them, to be truthful with you, a lot of them are being paid or spoon fed by someone else. Say this, make sure you say that, go against this, go against that. But that's another story. I ain't gonna get into all that. I'm just gonna say Kendrick Lamar deserves much more than what y'all doing. And I don't think y'all doing a good job by highlighting the things he's doing. Every week this man's doing something. Y'all should highlight it every week. That's just my opinion. So I'm out of here. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. Bye.